Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have 3 projects for you, just a few things that I need to get done. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with this tote bag that I got from Hobby Lobby. And it says that it is a large black / neutral canvas bag. But I will warn you, the items that I got from Hobby Lobby, they all say one thing on the tag and then say something different online. But if you're looking for it, everything is linked down below. I really like this bag. I saw it a couple weeks ago and I got it for someone else and then decided to go back and get one for myself. I'm going to be using this bag as my church bag, really, because I carry my bag with me weekly and it just doesn't hold everything. My water bottle can't fit in it, and I wind up having another bag, and I just look like a bag lady. So walking in there with 2 different bags. So I said, you know what, let's get a bag that is big enough for all the things. With this bag, I can definitely fit my water bottle in there and my Bible and all the other items that I have to take with me. And I especially can carry a sweater because I'm always cold and I'm always freezing in that place. So even when other people are complaining about it being hot, I am confused. So, so I always have some sort of sweater, a shawl of some sort. But anyway, that is what this bag is going to be used for. And this vinyl that I'm using is black glitter vinyl. I cannot remember if it is Caesar Easy Weed or if it's Cricut glitter iron-on. I am going to link them both down below because I do use them both. I just can't remember which one this is. So if you're interested, you can get either one. Of course, there are other brands as well. Okay, I got it all weeded out and it says, "Let God carry it." And I thought that was perfect for my Sunday church bag. Let God carry it. So I am going to get this on here. I'm going to put my heat mat on the inside of the bag. And I am going to use my Easy Press Mini for this. I tried, when I purchased the bag before, I tried using my heat press, my clamshell, the one that I always use. I tried using that and it just didn't take well for whatever reason. So I figured that it would be best to use my heat press mini. Okay, so I'm gonna try taking it off and see how it did. So far, it looks like it's on there. Not that nope, okay. I have a few areas that need some attention. This time, I'm gonna remove the heat mat so it can really cool down. Some of the pieces were just fine, but a little bit of the C in the top of my eye, they had not pressed to the bag. And like I said, because this material is so thick, I noticed with the other bag that I made that it really needs pressure. So that's why I was like pushing down on my heat press mini. Let's see if this transferred this time. Yes, my I is down, but that D is not. My C is down. Let's see if there's anything else that's not down. Everything else is down, so I'm gonna get that D. Okay, now everything is down. I'm telling you, if you use this bag, I would strongly suggest that you use your heat press mini on this bag and really give it some pressure, because the movement that you're supposed to do with the heat press mini didn't work for me at all. It didn't work this time, and it didn't work the last time. And the last time I used this bag, I wasn't using glitter iron-on either. I was just using regular iron-on, and it still didn't work. Like, I had to give it pressure. So that is my suggestion. Here's my bag. Let God carry it. All right. I love the way this came out. Of course, I like the fact that I use the glitter on it this time. And now my bag for church is good and ready to go. All right, let's move on to our next project. Okay, for my next project, I have another bag. Actually, these are all some sort of a bag, and they're all for different things. So this one says mint small tote. That's not what it says online. But I am going to get this lint rolled. I'm going to lint roll both sides because I'm going to put something on both sides of this bag. And then let's get this weeded out. And this one says hair accessories. And this one is just a butterfly, just to have something cute on the other side of the bag. Okay, so this bag, this is also kind of thick. I'm hoping that this transfers okay. It does have, so this also comes with a zipper, which I really liked about this bag, and that's why I'm going to use it for what I'm going to use it for. But it also has this lining on the inside. I think what I'm going to do, so the heat does not come in contact with this lining, I'm going to pull the lining out while I'm heat pressing this. That also means I can put my heat mat underneath. So I'm going to do that. I think that is a good idea. This is also thick, just like that bag. Okay, I think I'm going to put this on do I want it on a diagonal or do I want it straight? That's straight. I think it could work either way. I think either way it'll look cute. Okay, I'm gonna go with straight. Let's go with straight. Yeah, I guess I'll go with straight. I don't sound convinced, do I? Let me cut off some of this because it's getting in the way of this laying down on the bag nicely. Yes, that is so much better. So much better to work with. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight. Okay, so I'm making this bag for my hair accessories. You know, I have locks, and there are certain hair accessories that I use for my hair that I don't use on my daughter's hair. So I like to keep my stuff separate also because both of my children like to borrow my comb. And then when I need it for parting purposes, my comb is gone. So, and it really, I just like to have all my stuff in one place. So I'm not looking for things when it's time to use it. So I am making a new bag because I currently have one, but it needs to go in the garbage. So let's see how this did. I see a little something or another here, but I'm gonna let it cool. Okay, let's pull this up. So I can already see that this edge is up here. And because of the canvas material, the antennas look a little jagged. I do need to press this again, but this time I'm going to use some parchment paper to cover it. So let's see. Even with me pushing down, the edges of this butterfly still weren't all the way down. And even the antennas weren't all the way down. And I think the material of the bag made them look a little funny. I mean, it's on there. It's on there now. This little corner over here, I just want to get. Okay, so the butterfly is on. It looks good. It's not perfect, but it's a hair accessory bag. So, you know, like, it's okay. All right, we're going to put that on here. I think that looks good right there. So let's cut off these edges because it's not laying down well. Okay, so I'm going to move this around this time and just see. I'm continuously experimenting with this just to see what works, what's not working. I know I said moving it before. On the other bag, it doesn't work well. But I'm going to try it again, but on this one, just to see if the rule applies or not. All right, I'm going to remove the carrier sheet and see. Okay, this side came out better than the other side. Here's what I did differently. I turned the heat press down because for the glitter iron-on, I had it on the third wavy line, so I had it on high. And I still had it on high for this. I really feel like it should have been on medium. So that's the first thing. So I would say if you do use this type of thick canvas bag, maybe put it on medium, at least start there. And if it's too high, if it's too low, you can always turn it up. Even if it's too high, you could always turn it down. But I think this medium was perfect for this particular, this one. I'm just going to give it a little more heat, because I saw a couple of the edges on like my S to make sure that they're all down. Oh, and moving it is what I did this time around. And that the movement did work on the words. So, but you know what? You always need to just monitor your project. Beware of the heat settings for the vinyl that you're working with. And, you know, you should be good if you just take those precautions. All right, so here's my hair accessory bag. Now I can go ahead and toss the old one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the crafts for today are functional projects, things that I need for my home or just for, you know, daily use, whatever it is. So here's my hair accessory bag. I really do like it, and I know it's going to serve me well. So let's move on to the last craft. Okay, so for my last craft, I have this black canvas zipper pouch, and I believe online it was called black canvas wristlet. But I'm also using this for some hair accessory storage. Last year, I created I had a container from the Dollar Tree that I labeled hair ties, and the container broke. So I had to come up with some other idea. At first I was going to grab another one from the Dollar Tree, but then I said maybe we should try something a little different. And I think this is the best. I think this is the best idea for this. And if you know anything about hair ties, they go missing very quickly. This vinyl here is by Tech Wrap. It is actually puff vinyl. And I decided, you know what? We're just going to give everything its own little flair. We're going to do glitter, regular HTV, and now we're going to do puff HTV as well. So it just says hair ties and bands. So hopefully between my daughter and I, we can try to keep up with these things. But you know, they either go missing, sometimes they get too old and they wind up popping, all of that. Okay, we have this on here. For this, I am going to go over to the heat press because with puff vinyl, to get the best results, you want to give it some really good pressure. And since I can adjust the pressure, I'm just going to let the heat press do the work, and hopefully we will get some good results from that. So let's go over to the heat press. Okay, so I have it out of the heat press. I did have to put some heat resistant tape on it to keep it in place. But let's remove the carrier sheet and see how it did. You can definitely see the texture and feel the texture. It's not super puffy, but let's see. Can you even see that? Let's see. Can you see the... You can see the texture, like I said. Well, there it is. I do like it. I like the way it feels. When you feel it, it has this soft feel to it. It is a little brainy, but it does obviously puff up more than regular vinyl does. So this was my last project. I'm going to bring in the other two so we can take one last look at them. So we have all three projects back in the camera. I am really loving the colors of this one for the hair ties and bands. And I do like my hair accessory with the butterfly. And then we have my church bag. It we're gonna see. It might be a little too big. You know, I'll test it out, see how it goes. Might have to get something a tiny bit smaller, but for now, I'm really happy with how it came out. It looks great. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me while I did some functional crafting to try to make organizing and everyday living a little easier, you know, so we have a place for everything. Before you go, I hope that you would like, comment down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube crew. And turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss a future video of mine. Until next time, later guys.